How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles. We're back with Clannad, the game where apparently we give people Starfish now. Apparently, according to the Fuko Ibuki playthrough, which is what we're on, that is our existence. That's how we please the masses. Alright, cool. Well, previously we gave our wooden starfish to a certain special someone we used to interact with. You could look at the last episode for that if you're that curious. And you know what? I'm beginning to think to myself, are there going to be other people we're going to be able to see that we haven't seen in a while? Because I can think of a few people I'd like to see, but I don't know if that's something the game would do to me or not. I mean, heck, it did Mrjacharles, but didn't they also do Mrjacharles when it was someone else's go? Like, Starfish maybe? I'm just saying. Alright, we go back to our headquarters. Many of the students accepted the Starfish, but some of them simply just ignored her. Oh, okay, so maybe we're not going to be able to see, well, Katomi for a start. Nah, she's not the one I'm most looking forward to, but still. Do you know why, Fuko? Maybe because Fuko didn't smile enough. I have never seen your smile. That's not true. If anything, Fuko is a smiling master. Don't spit out such a lie with a straight face. Fuchan is more about relieving others than smiling. That's why she's a relief master. Okay, that's a weird kind of compromise. I think she's a master at intimidating others. In what way? There's no such mastery. I mean, you can master anything if you put your mind to it. There is no relief mastery either. Enough! Fuko's fine with being the master of shyness. That's the first time I've seen anyone snap like that. More importantly, what's the answer? Sunahara, the least likely candidate to help us get back to the main topic, just miraculously did so. Okay, did you see their emblems? Huh? What about their emblems? Don't say emblem. The colour. That means their school years? Yeah. All of them were third year students. Does it mean anything special? What's different about third year students? They must have been infected by weirdo illness, like Okazaki-san. That's not it. Okay, people like us who've given up on going to university have it easy, of course. But it's not normally supposed to be like this, right? Their minds are so taken up with the entrance exams that they have no extra space to consider other people's feelings. Going out to have fun with someone? They don't even have that luxury. It's not about having fun. It is to them, right? But even with only first and second year students, shouldn't there be enough people already? There would be no problem if that's the case. How does that sound, Fuko? But the third year students! They were in the same grade as Fuko 2 years ago. Fuko really wants them to come to say their congratulations. I thought so. The only person in school who knows Fuko is also a third year student. Being ignored by her must have been quite a shock to Fuko. Okazaki-san is in third year too. He must have a lot of friends. Well, there are some if you count the bad friends too. But there's no point in counting them, right? How about Sunahara-san? Same as him. Speaking of which, isn't Nagisa-chan also a third year? You can ask your friends, right? But I am in my second year as a third year student. Well, at least she has an excuse. So I don't have any friends. Huh? I'm really sorry. What about the Mrjacharles twins? What about that old teacher? Man, I don't know. Second year? Yes. Does that mean you repeated a year? Yes, that's right. Please don't act so surprised, though. No, of course not. I'm not surprised at all. Not to mention it may happen to me, too. A repeating Nagisa-chan sounds just as attractive to me. I don't really understand what you mean by that, but thank you very much. The atmosphere has gotten so heavy. Please don't worry about it. Fuko breaks the silence for us. Even Fuko knows enough not to have such expectations. I can sense bitterness in her words. Yeah, I know, the world's not going your way, is it? Oh no. But it's not right to cheat like that. Fuko will just do it straightforward. Yeah, I guess so. We can only try. That's all I can say. Yeah, well, at least she's, just getting along with it. I feel like Okazaki's being more a barrier than anything right now. Later, Fuko keeps going around giving her carvings to people, even during the short breaks. We will try to focus on the third year students. Yes, they're just going completely against what Okazaki suggested. Fuchan, let's try our best. Yes! In the end, it's no different from the lunch break. Those third years don't even talk to Fuko. I wonder what we're doing wrong. I don't know if there's anything we can do right about this situation. I think you can relax more with this than studying. Fuko holds out a starfish right in front of a student, reading a reference book. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of with the student on this one. You're bothering me! Okay. Huh? It's your fault. Why is it Fuko's fault? Or rather, I look around the classroom. Even though it's break time, everyone is sitting in front of their desk studying while noting things down with a pencil. Is it like such a bad thing to offer the starfish out though? Like, I feel like if it was a lesson, fair enough, but this is just literally them revising. It's like, oh, do you have a pencil? Yes, here you go, done. What time is it? 1 o'clock. Oh. Would you like a starfish? Yes. Please come to Fuko's sister's wedding. Okay. Alright, maybe that's a bit longer, but you get my point. I don't think they're really in a position to care about others. It's exactly because they're having such a hard time studying. They need to relax with this starfish. You just need to immerse yourself into the starfish world like this. Thump. Wah! A male student suddenly enters through the door and bumps into Fuko, making her drop the starfish. Oh, fuck! The starfish rolls a few times on the ground before making its way to another student's legs and tipping over. Sorry, is this yours? Ibuki-san? Oh, is this the same student as before? The female student who picks up the starfish is the same girl whom Fuko talked to a few days ago. Her name was Mitsui, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but you can't draw a sprite for her, can you? You useless fucking... Ah, yes! Here. She gives the carving back to Fuko. If you could... As soon as Fuko takes it in her hands, she pushes it back in front of the girl. Please accept this. Say, Ibuki-san. Yes? I've been watching for a while. Everyone is feeling disturbed, you know? Huh? They're focusing on their studying, right? Yes, they are. Ibuki-san is still a first year, so you probably don't know. But we are having a really hard time right now. It's understandable. But that's exactly why you should keep this nearby. What is it you are holding? It's a starfish. If you could make progress on studying just by having a starfish with you, everyone would be doing that. You may not make any progress, but having it makes you feel relaxed. Having a starfish does. Yes! Please stop with the joke. It's not a joke! Ibuki-san, I'm the class representative, so please let me say this. Please don't bother the students of this class. And please restrain yourself from entering this classroom. And you too. Yeah, Okazaki, God, you did so much, like, followed what was going on. Don't do that. She locks us out of the classroom. Oh, Jesus, God. Wow, this is serious. No starfish here. I'm gonna fucking, it's starfish season. Elmer Fudd style. Okay, she looks, I don't know why I tried doing an Elmer Fudd. Locks out the classroom. Just who does she think she is? She's the class rep. You can't blame her for that, Tsunohara-san. In fact, we did make quite a commotion in there. Fuko seems depressed. Honestly, it does seem a bit overkill. Like, being locked out and shit. I guess it's an obvious reaction being talked to like that by your first friend in the school. It's like everyone turns into a different person the moment they enter third year. Well, I'm very glad we have a different school system. We have like 4 years, like kiddish age, and high school's like 5 years. But, you know, that can't be helped. They're spending their whole lives on studying now. Good for them, I guess. Meanwhile, we just kind of didn't want to deal with that nonsense. After school, when there are fewer people around, Fuko returns to her task making starfish. Unable to help but just standing around idly, watching her working. It's so boring. That's not true, I don't feel bored at all watching Fu-chan. Yeah, that's right. Well, that was a quick change. Well, at least looking at Tsunohara makes me want to punch his face. That's slightly less boring. Another one is done! Fuko raises the newly made starfish up in both hands. It's really well done! Yes, it's the cutest one yet. That's what we said about the last one. It looks like it could come to life any moment. What if she actually makes one that's so real it's got like the ability to move and everything? Okay, you really think so? You really think so? She's reacting as if someone just complimented her on a new outfit. Listening to her joyful voice, you'd hardly believe it was all over a carving of a starfish. Seriously, you two are acting like high school girls, you know? But that's what they are, right? This is high school, isn't it? Well, I've known them for quite a while, so obviously I already know that for a fact. There you go. I mean, at least it's kind of sweet, I suppose. Hey, we're in the first day of May. Man, we really are nearly there. No, it is literally just 2 weeks till the game's meant to come to an end. See you at lunch! Door! Yes! After partying with Furukawa, I head back to my classroom. A girl is running desperately toward me. Is Fuko actually interested in me for once? It's Fuko, whom I just left before taking the stairways. Oh, Kazaki-san, please help! Well, now you want our help? Now we're of value? It's too late for that now, little child girl. Seeing my face, she stops. What's wrong? Many people like you are chasing after Fuko. Okay, people like me, then why are you asking the real thing to help you? Better the purse starved than the body. What does that even mean? I was thinking that myself. Fuko runs to hide behind me. A group of 3 male students is rushing towards us from the direction she's just come. What are you people? What are you doing? The group stops before me. Sorry, are you an acquaintance of Fuko-chan? The guy in the middle comes forward and asks me. Yeah, I'm a guardian of sorts. He is not! Don't make things more complicated. I push Fuko's head, which is sticking out to one side of me, back behind me. So you're her guardian. Please forgive our rude attitude just now. If that's the case, we'll be needing your permission as well. What the fuck? For what? We want to establish a fan club. What? What? A fan club dedicated to Fuko-chan? What? Fan club may not be the right term for it. How about bodyguards? We have been deeply moved by the act of Fuko-chan giving out her carvings to everyone indiscriminately. The first year fellows who want to support and protect her has gathered together. Please accept us as your bodyguards. Okay, this is getting a bit weird for me. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Fuko? Did you understand that, Fuko? I don't understand that. I turn around to ask Fuko. Fuko doesn't need them. Or so she said. I turn back to the male students. Of course, I don't expect her to approve of us right away. But we will keep on trying with increasing effort every day. I think it's useless. She's not the type to be moved by that sort of thing. You're making it sound like Fuko's a cool, wild woman. No one's going to look at you that way. If you must know, Fuko is actually the type who respects human kindness. So why aren't you respecting this commitment to you? This dedication? Like the protagonist in a Naniwabushi play? I probably should search that, but I'm not going to. So does that mean you will accept them if they try hard enough? Fuko doesn't need them. Yeah, there you go. There's the compassionate side. It doesn't need to take her even a millisecond to think. What happened to that human kindness you spoke of? Well, that's what she said. Got it? But we still won't give up. Because all of us have fallen for Fuko-chan. Oni-sama, please excuse us. All 3 bow down to us and leave. They thought we were siblings. Oh, well, I do kind of see the resemblance based on, like, the still 10-second images I have of seeing Tomoya wrapped around another girl. Alright, it's the worst. Say, Fuko. I turn around to face her. Yes? Why are you so popular even with that overly honest mouth of yours? Popular? Those guys just now said they'd fallen for you, didn't they? How on earth can a wild little animal like you become so... I try looking at her from different angles. Small figure with a nasty mouth, obviously impossible to tame. It's the worst. Please don't say something so rude to people out of the blue. The only real reason I can think of, right, is that, well, they're all first year students, right? So maybe they all just kind of think she's attractive. I personally agree, I think she's childish. But I can't really think of any other reason. I mean, it's not the fucking Starfish, that's for sure. You said the same thing to me more times than I can remember. That's not true. Everything Fuko says is always super sugar-coated. So what? They're still one step away from being the worst! I have never heard of such a thing before. Not to mention how much difference can one single step make. You're spitting everywhere! Fuko is desperately wiping her face with her uniform sleeve. You're the worst! You're already saying that immediately after what I just told you. It's because you are truly the worst! Patooey, patooey, patooey. I bestow upon her some more of my saliva. What a lovely thing to do. What a great guy. Ah, you're even worse than the worst. Wahahaha! I'll protect Fuko-chan. And now it's time to get stabbed, apparently. What? Kick. Haha, someone just suddenly kicked me in the ribs. Well, that's always good. Gwah! It's so painful I have to squat down on the floor. Even though you're her brother, we bodyguards do not forgive anyone who bullies her. It's the bodyguard guys. Still facing downward, I slowly straighten my legs and stand up. You bastards! If you don't get the fuck away in 5... Ooh, they use the swear word. I'm gonna savor this moment to actually acknowledge, like me, the game swears. If you don't get away in 5 seconds, I'm gonna lose it. Yeek! 5, 4, 3... Oni-san, please relax, you're shaking fist first. 2, 1, we will come again! The bodyguards vanish in a second. Well, actually 5, but who's counting? Those are some pathetic bodyguards. But they dared to kick an upperclassman like me. At least they've got guts. It's too half-assed. Go easy on them, it doesn't feel bad to be loved, right? It doesn't feel bad, but it doesn't feel good either. Well, of course, if someone just appeared out of nowhere and confessed to you. But think about it, those guys will most certainly show up and congratulate your sister on her wedding. So don't be too harsh on them, okay? I don't think of it like that, actually. Yes, Fuko knows. But for someone like me who is with you, it's the worst nightmare possible. It's convenient being able to summon someone to kick you. That's no joking matter. Fair enough, I mean, this could get out of hand pretty quickly. Alright, it's the lunch break. I think that's a good time to end the episode. So, I mean, it's nice to see that Fuko's popular and stuff. I've never seen that said about the other girls, despite them being much more attractive than Fuko is. But, that's just my opinion. Anyway, if you want to play the game yourself, see what happens next, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, look out for my books, subscribe to your channel, it's time. See ya!